11 April 1942, Pacific Theater. Our victorious but battered naval forces had to withdraw from Solomon Sea, and the defense of Milne Bay fell entirely to its brave airmen. They continued to perform admirably, sinking 2 enemy heavy cruisers, keeping the Milne Bay safe from an invasion. For now. And we are in medias res. Welcome back to War in Pacific. I have been fending a lot of air attacks, which I thought wouldn't be interesting because it was really just a slaughter. My kept slaughtering Japanese land-based planes. But when I was doing the last one, this shown up, which is the task force that we have dealt with before, and unfortunately it seems to be heading for Milne Bay, which I'm not very happy with, but it's not much we can do about it. I had my Kitty Hawks in the area, and they are flying on patrol with 500 pounders SAPs, and you just saw them to attack this Mogami and score some very, very nice hits, if I say so myself. I do have a small task force here, but to be honest, it's running away. We are not going to do anything about it because it's if it was just the heavy cruiser, then I would consider it. But with the heavy cruiser and the battleship and 3 light cruisers, with just 1 heavy and 1 light, no, it's just too much. So I'm going to run away as the great Sir Robin, brave Sir Robin did, and but I'll wait for a second whether we will get something more interesting on this. She has a heavy damage. I don't think, I would say that they will fix it, but we will see. As to why I think I can run away, well, we are running at 33 knots, they are doing 25 knots. We are 50,000 yards away, so I consider that as good enough that we could run away. So we run away, more heavy topside damage, moderate flooding, and I shall need to scramble someone from Milne Bay to hopefully finish it off if I can find it again. But Task Force 16 in meanwhile will run away. It appears that the damage to the heavy cruiser did persuade them to go back. So we will try to sink this heavy cruiser and see what we can do with it. And the heavy cruiser is coming to a date with its destiny, I think. And yes, I was attacking up ahead, which is not the best, but I wanted to avoid overflying all of this, which I did, as you saw. And here are the bombs, and that was very nice. Thank you, both wards. I am reasonably sure that both fighters should be able to finish this job, because this was 2 very good hits to the machinery. I would have preferred aft, but this is what you get when you're bombing heads on. And here are the bullfighters. I will get them to attack automatically. Oh! No, I dropped the torpedo for him. It's too late, but at least we are out of here. Yeah, as I said before, the bullfighters are probably the worst torpedo bombers in the world. I don't know why, but they are. I don't think we will find this heavy cruiser again to inflict more damage on it, but... And we are out of here. It appears that some of these have crashed into each other. Well, yeah. So... And someone is coming to attack our task force here. We will see, because I've seen them fly over and do nothing. Wildcats are here, coming as a cap, but obviously it's not always possible to have full coverage, so yeah, we'll see. And we did find this force once last time, so let's see what we can do about it. And here is the destroyer that was most likely damaged by our, well, by their maneuvering. And here is another one. Okay, let's see what we can do. The both forces have dropped their payload, and it's on its way down. And where it is? Here it is. And another 2 very nice hits. But I'm not sure whether they are going to do much, to be honest. I don't see anything burning. I don't see anything. Oh well, let's get out of here. And we have some more visitors to Milne Bay. This time coming with a light carrier Tayo. But something that's going to get you all excited is that. But I'm not very excited about that, because I do not have anything that could do anything to it except stretch paint. I got my Bofors here, but they will attack the carrier, because there is no point in attacking this. I've already instructed my heavy cruisers to attack this Tayo with high explosives. It's at a very long distance. Where is it? This one, 32,000 yards. So while we do not have a great solution, we are working on it. We might get something looking like a great solution eventually, but it's going to take a lot of time. And in the meanwhile, yeah, we might not be entirely happy Japanese. Actually, you know what? Go this way. They seem to be turning westwards, so if we pass behind them, we should be able to sort of give them a good whopping. In the meanwhile, we are shooting down the zeros that are there. We shoot down about 7 of them, because obviously this had a cap. We got directly hit by a bomb to Astoria, which was not great, but we can survive, most likely. Bombs are away, and we shall try to escape as well, which is hard. And we've got 2 good hits on Tayo, while for losing 1 so far. I forgot to tell them to change. That was nasty. To sort of get up, but so that's really my fault. They would have been a bit higher than they were out of the AAA, low caliber AAA anyways. High caliber AAA I'm less worried about, but we got 2 good hits on Tayo. An advantage of coming behind is that we also get exposed only to 1 set of the Yamato's, I think it was 18-inch guns, if I remember right, which is, yeah, way less unpleasantness than Asturias. Some damage, but nothing great. Renault has had a, looks like she has been hit. So let's break her off and get there, because she will slow down everyone. Otherwise, she has, it's 96. Not too bad. And Tayo managed to be rammed by a light cruiser as well, in the usual exhibit of great seamanship exhibited by Japanese Navy. Mind you, AI Navy, not to put it too fine a point on it. And this Maru decided that the best way to get these things away is sacrifice one of the transport instead of getting Yamato to run at us full speed again. Sometimes you wonder. Thanks to the ramming, Tayo is more or less dead in the water. So that's a good thing. And I believe we just hit. I saw this light cruiser being hit. We are shooting heavy high explosives, so 8-inch. So that's yeah. Also a nice thing. We can do more. I want to sink that, and then we will run away, because there is not really a huge amount of anything to be gained by being under Yamato's gun much longer than we absolutely have to. You could say that she is trying to get the survivors out and providing some smoke, but that would be just role-playing it. And we will kill this guy as well while we are at it, because it's if she's decided to be suicidal, we can oblige. And you can see we are getting Yamato firing at us, unfortunately. And Tayo is now applying stem to stern, so I'm pretty sure we will get her. I wouldn't mind getting some more of the merchants, but honestly, I'm not too fast. The merchants don't count. The AI has infinite supply of merchants, so sinking merchants is useful only if you get command points for them, and turning off invasions, but that's sort of like I would say that this invasion it probably turned. And I'm not going even to bomb it with anything, because there isn't anything worthwhile bombing, while there's a lot of AAA. I didn't like the look of the Yamato when I saw it, to be honest. It's something that scared me. I do not have anything right now. If I had 3 heavy cruisers and a battleship, then oh, that was very nice. And she is going down. Excellent. So we sunk the carrier that we were hoping to sink, which is good. So that's very, very useful, and then we will sink the freighter and get out of here. They want to run, and we are going to oblige them. You can see the freighter here on the horizon, and I've ordered my heavy cruisers to attack it, which is a bit of a waste of an ammunition, but I like the rail car here and the jeep. And Tayo is going down. Goodbye. And we are within the range of our light cruisers, which means that we've hit something already, because you can see that she is trying to lay smoke. Not that it will hurt her. I got everyone and their dog attacking her. This is what you get when you separate from convoy. And yeah, she is gonna go down shortly. There were massive hits on the superstructure, slowing down. He's dead. But if anyone expected anything else, they were naive. Would have been probably the most polite word. But I don't believe that any of you would. And the magazine explosion. Goodbye, little ship. So she was actually worth 1 command point, because Tayo was 3 command points. We got this minor damage on Renault and lost 2 aircraft for their losses. I'm quite happy with this. And because because they are continuing towards Milne Bay, I had to go and attack the transports, because if I sink the transport, then I would say we should be okay. They will turn around. I hope. But we now have only one bomb port, which is not nice. But this should go down. Honestly, the defense of Milne Bay is going to be legendary. They've been holding up for a month and a half now, despite lots of things that have been thrown at them by IJN. Not nice. Lots of damage. But we've hit it. We got 2 more hits, and I would say that that's her fate sealed. I would say that with that, hopefully the invasion will be called off. Although, to be honest, Yamato by itself is an invasion. And she is indeed going down. Let us lead. Oh, we even got a command point for her. Okay. And once more, had to attack the last transport, although I'm not sure whether it will discourage them from coming. If it won't, then I'm afraid we are going to lose Milne Bay at least as a base level 1. And down she goes. So we'll see whether that stops the invasion or not. Well, we shall see. As you can see, it did. And IJN's visiting Milne Bay once again. It's more or less a carbon copy of the previous task force we've encountered, except this time it has a Chitose as opposed to Taiyo. It still has Yamato, and while I'm a big fan of Yamato, I'm not so big fan of it when I have nothing to deal with it. So it's yeah. What am I going to do is I'm going to skip bomb this merchant, and yes, I know it's bloody dangerous, but flying over them is even more so. Drop, boys. Well, we've got 2 hits, which is good. In fact, we got 3 hits because one of them was a dud. So let's see whether they will be able to get away with it. Okay, we are out of the worst. That doesn't mean out of everything. So I think most of the low caliber is gone now. So we should be okay-ish. So Kitty Hawks have scored some good hit on this merchant, which seems to be down in the water and not moving at all. While I would have loved to go and sink Chitose, I keep saying Chidori for some reason and stopping myself, except not sometimes. I really need to sink these merchants because they are sinking the merchants is what will make this task force to turn around. So that's what I need to sink. Everything else is sort of a bonus. So I'm going to wait for a while before everyone else sort of moves in some way, and I know how it looks like, and then I'm going to bomb them with my bow force. And this is going to be the last encounter of this episode. It's again, I didn't have much naval combat because I am really not going to stand up to Yamato with 3 heavy cruisers only. At least I need a battleship. You could make a good case that this was wasteful with 3 bombs, that I could have sent just 1 plane, but the thing is that if I send just 1 plane and it gets shut down, then I need to send another 1 plane and it gets shut down. This way we got 2 very good hits and 1 near miss, and I'm reasonably sure she's going to go down. And indeed, he is going down, and we haven't lost the plane, which is always a plus. I thought I would lose some planes in our skip bombing attempt, but we were lucky there. The high speed of Kitty Hawks, over 300 miles per hour, does help with that, but still. Anyways, I hope you still enjoyed the episode, even though we had, well, we did sink a ship in a naval engagement. We lost that merchant. Tayo was, I would say, half and a half probably. So I hope you have enjoyed it. It's, yeah, Yamato made appearance, and that sort of changed the calculus quite a bit. But we are defending Milne Bay still. It seems that the majority of the war is happening near Milne Bay at the moment. Hopefully, in the next episode, I might be able to have enough command points to get a battleship. It will take time for the battleship to get there, but still, we will see. In the meanwhile, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Otherwise, feel free to comment and like or dislike the video, and I will see you next time.